Good morning, everybody. I think I'm live there. I'm running a little bit behind this morning by a few minutes. I know I didn't post up about it yesterday. But anyway, as I say, if you hop on, please give me a hi so that I know you're on. I've just got to excuse the noise this morning. My next door neighbours are putting in a pool, so it's quite noisy at the moment. So I just might go and duck and close a couple of doors and then I'll be back. Oh dear. Hopefully that will keep a little bit of the noise out while I'm crafting. So yes, a very chilly morning this morning here in Ipswich, Queensland. If this is your first time watching me or you are watching me, just say hi. It helps me to know that everything is active. Yeah, so to get on with a few things before I start crafting, because it's a quick craft this morning, as I haven't been on for a couple of weeks. So I just want to refresh everyone's memory that Celebrations is still on at the moment. So for every $90 you spend, you get to choose a product out of our Celebrations little catalogue. There is some new ones. I know I've forgotten the flyer for that, so I am sorry about that. I will put them up on my website later than some of the new ones that's been added to Celebrations. So for every $90, you get to choose in the $90 section of the Celebrations, and then if you step up and spend $180, you then go to the next level, which is some other different types of there you go, items that you can get. And also at the moment with Celebrations, and only until the end of this month, so you need to get in quickly, is if you decide to join Stampin' Up, you not only get to choose $235 worth of products, but you'll also receive the free planner that you can see here. So you get the free planner, you get a stamp set, and you get 3 notebooks that will all be included in your starter kit. And you will only pay $169 and free shipping straight to your door, I should say. And then you'll receive 20% discount from there on for any of the products that you buy with Stampin' Up. So I think that it's over $300 worth of products for $169, which is a pretty good deal, I think. I mean, the starter kit itself is a good deal, getting to choose $235 worth of product, but also getting this set for free in that starter kit for $169. So if it's something that will interest you, I will leave my bio, a link to the bio. Just go to that bio and click on the join my team and fill out all your details, and you will be on your way. Now, there is something else I have decided to do. Hang on a second, I've just missed this one. Don't forget our clearance rack. We have a clearance rack that you can save up to 60% on some items. So that is also available if you click into my online store, which that link will also be in my bio. So that will be, if you're watching on Facebook, the link will be above for the bio. and on YouTube it should be at the bottom, hopefully, if you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, now the exciting thing is I've decided to start a rewards program. So meaning that every time you place an order with me for $50, you will receive a token. And when you have reached your 10 tokens, you then will receive a free stamp set of your choice. Okay, so if you pop over onto my website, I'll leave the link. That link is also in my bio. It will take you to my webpage, and in the top toolbar you'll see the rewards program. If you go into there, it will give you all this details, and all you have to do is print that off and keep a record of your orders, which is this year date, the order number, the order amount. That's before shipping. Okay, that will be for shipping only. After shipping, I should say. Hang on, let me start the game. Before shipping. And then the tokens earned. So you have to have a $50 order. You can't put a $49.90 order. It has to be a $50 order. And you get 1 token. If you put a $100 order in, you will get 2 tokens. Okay? But you can't do 2 separate orders to make $50. So you can't do a $25 order today and then next week put another $25 order in. Okay? So you need to spend $50 as one with me as your demonstrator, and then you will receive your tokens. You'll write down all your information, and then when you've collected your 10 tokens, you then will tell me what your free stamp set you choose, and you will send that all through to me, and then I will go back and check your order numbers, go back through and check. I probably will keep a track of it myself, but I will go back, and then once I've checked it all, I will send you your free stamp set. Now, this will only be valid for 12 months, so you need to get your 10 tokens within the 12 months of when you start. Okay, so just hop on over to the web page, and you will get the full details of what I have here on how it works. Okay, a mini catalogue and an annual catalogue is still going. So if you haven't got a demonstrator and you like a catalogue, there's a link to that too. Fill out your details there, and I will drop them in the mail for you. Okay, I think that's about it with all that. I'm just going to pop all this out of the way, and we will get started. Where can I put it? I'll put it over here. Now, there. Now my card today, I'm just sort of working off. I haven't really made one because I've been too busy at the moment. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I am going to use 2 different stamp sets. I'm going to use the Full of Love and go to Greetings on this card. I am also going to use the greenery embossing folder. I'm sorry about that. That's my cat deciding to walk across in front of the camera. And also the Stitch So Sweetly Dies. Okay, so I'm hoping that this works. I'm also going to be using the 22-24 in colour papers on this card also. Okay, now we might get started here so we can get things happening. If you join my email list, once a week you will get a full rundown on the items I'm using, my card sizes, everything that you need. So also my bio is a link to my email list. So if you sign up for that, you will get a tutorial or email with the card that I make live with all the details. Okay, so we have our Whisper White card. Now I'm using a piece of the Designer Series paper, as I said, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this to the front of my card. I'll just grab some glue here. I'll glue this one down. My cats are very inquisitive. They're only kittens actually, and everything is new and they need to check everything out. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on the front like so. So I've got no borders on this, so I've got it covering the whole front of the card. Okay, so then I'm going to move that out of my way and I'm going to bring in my embossing, the Stampin' Emboss machine, which you also can get in my online store. You can buy. So everything today I will list and you can get in my online store. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this out. Hopefully won't wobble you around too much. I'll grab my embossing folder and I'm just going to pop that into the... Now you have an embossed, so it's where it's sort of the embossing is inside. It'll probably show up when I'll give you a look at it. And then you've got where it's raised on the embossing folder. I'll give you a look at that in a minute. I'm just going to try and get this lined up fairly straight. And I also need to set up my things. So we've got our number 1 plate, or our bottom plate, yes, our number 1 plate. And then I'm going to put, let me put that one out of the way. I will put number 2, number 3 plates I will use. So I'll put one number 3 down there. Then I'll put my embossing folder in, and which you always put the closed end, not the open end, the closed ends first, through the embossing machine. Okay, so we'll just give this, hopefully it won't wobble too much. I'll just bring that back through. And I will move those away, and I will set it up for my dies later on. So yes, hopefully I will get that right on there. So I'll just pop that over there because I will use it later and I'll show you. Okay, so this is what I'm meaning. As you can see, this side is raised on here, and then you got your in where it's not raised. It's flat. But I'm going to use this way today. I'm going to reduce the raised edge on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on there, like so. Now, I haven't got 1/4 of an inch right around, which is fine, that's what I intended, so I'm just going to glue that down on there. Once I get my glue out, give it a shake, and we'll put some glue. It is now warming up here. I think we got down to about 5 degrees here this morning with a slight bit of wind blowing, so it made it quite cool. So I'm just going to pop that sort of in the middle, so I've got 1/4 of an inch roughly on top and bottom, but the sides are a little bit more. Okay, so that is that done, and then I'm going to bring another card in, and I am going to pop that. Hopefully it's going to, as I said, I haven't even, it was just a thought this morning, so I'm going to bring that machine back in, and I'm going to grab my Stitch So Sweetly dies. As you can see, there is all these. I'm going to use I think it's the middle size one I'm going to use on this, hopefully. And I think it might be the bigger one. The bigger one might be better, I think. Yes, that one will be better. So I will put this through on a piece of cardstock. Now this is a piece of cardstock from the new In Colours cardstock. So we will get this put through on here. And the good thing about the embossing machine, it tells you how to set up your sandwiches for your different embossing pieces. As you can see, it's telling me that I need to have number 1 plate, which is this one, and number 2 plate, which is this one. And then what I do is I put a number 3. Then I put my cardstock down with my die on it. We'll get that lined up properly there. And then I grab another number 3 plate, put that on top, and put that through. And hopefully it works. So we'll get that out of there and take that away, and there you go. Cardstock done with the Stitch So Sweetly. Okay, now I'll move that over there out of the way. My embossing machine can go. Sorry about that. A bit noisy. And bring this back over here. Make sure I'm still in the line. Now, I was thinking of maybe putting it like this, but it's going to cover, that's the thing. I don't know. I've got to go that way. So I might just put it up just that little bit higher than I was going to. There. So that at least I've got the bottom part maybe. I'm just not 100% sure, but we'll go with that. I'm going to glue that down. might set it right up there just to keep that one down there, like so. Okay, now I'm going to bring my card in. This is where all the stamping is going to be done on. Just going to put that die away so that I don't lose it, which I tend to do. So I'll put that away. I'm going to grab my stamp block and my, oh, there we are, my stamp. Pop that onto the block. And I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo black ink, and hopefully I did ink this up last time, so hopefully we will be working quite good on this. A little bit more of a, so hoping that it's inked up enough. Just lay that straight. I'll use the grid paper to ensure it's lined up fairly straight, and pop down stamp set. Okay, it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. A little bit offset's not going to hurt. Just move that out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of our watercolor pencils, okay, which you can also get in the store. So it's just a matter of choosing some colours. I have no idea. I've just roughly pulled out some bits and pieces. What have we got here? A real red. I might colour in these bigger pieces with the real red. Now, just give it a quick colour. We don't need to be perfect. I'm trying to teach myself that I don't need to make everything so good. I am so bad of having to make everything perfect. Once I start doing something, I keep doing and doing until basically I can't do any more to it, but I still try to. And I'm trying to teach myself that you don't have to have everything perfect all the time. So it's hard, but I'm getting there slowly. So I'm just going to give this one's a quick colour. This is with the real red. Okay. Then I'm going to grab, I need a green, so I don't know what green I grabbed. This is Granny Apple Green. I'm going to do that on the leaves. Okay, that one, this one, there's another one in here. You could do this with Stampin' Blends if you wanted to. I'm just using the coloured pencils. I like using coloured pencils. It's something you can adjust your brightness with, whether you want it darker or lighter, where I just find with others it's, once you've put it down, it's hard to change that colour. Okay, now what else have we got? Oh, there's another little leaf there I didn't see. There's a couple of little leaves here that I didn't see. I'll just come back in and give them a quick colour. So, and then I suppose I'm just not sure on the colours, and I'm sort of just pulled out a whole heap of red colouring pencils. I'll leave that there. What have we got? What's this one? This one is Malamumbo. What will we do the Malamumbo with? I might do these ones in Malamumbo. Oops, don't want to do the little yellow bits. I'll do them probably in the yellow. That one. This one. I did put an order in for some more items, but it hasn't arrived yet. I did get a notification this morning saying it's going to arrive today, so I would say probably late this afternoon it will eventuate. I was hoping, that's why I was running a bit late this morning. I was hoping it would come yesterday, and then most times the delivery guy comes early morning, and I was sort of hoping that would happen this morning, but no, it didn't happen, unfortunately. So I'm just going to, so hopefully for next week I will have some other products to work with. Okay, I'll put that one away. It looks like I've forgotten a little piece up here with this flower, and maybe one in here too. Okay, now I might what's this one? It's the crushed curry. I might just do that for the middle of the flowers. Probably could do them yellow. I'll do them in that. And what else have we got here? We've got a rich razzleberry. What can we use that on? Might use that on these little bits here. Not sure if they're leaves or just little flower buds actually. Anyway, we'll just give them a bit of a red colour. Probably could use a different one because I'm right on that red. Oh well, we will see. There's another one here. As I said, if you've jumped on, say hi. It just lets me know if I'm having any interaction with anyone, if people are actually seeing my videos. Yeah, so just say hi or just give me a like when the video goes up. That would be great. It all helps. Daffodil Delight. We might do these little buds here and some Daffodil Delight, I think. And we have a little stamp there that I think we need, I should probably give a colour to. Another piece there, another one here. So, yes, so our joining special at the moment is really good. And as I said, I do have my rewards program up and running. I will have some other stuff happening soon. I've just got to clear up a few things, and then I will have another little bit of a surprise happening. Now I'm just going to colour that little heart in a bit of red. Might do just these little bits on the outside with a bit of granny apple green. This was something different on the envelope. Okay, so what I will do is we have a colour lifter. So you have the thin end and you have a thicker end. I'm just going to use the thin end, and what this does is this help bring the colour up a bit, as you will see. I will bring that up. Hopefully it's not too bad. And when you colour, it moves the watercolour pencil around, and this makes it just that little bit brighter. I don't know, is it focusing in on there? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll show you when I'm finished. So you just go around and you just colour, and you only use it on one colour to start with. So I'm just going to do all these little buddy bits. Just give it, and it moves the colour around. To not only just brightens it, it moves it around to give you a little bit darker of a colour. And all you do is just rub it off on a bit of paper to get it clean. And then you can move on to your next. So I'm going to do the granny apple green on the leaves. Use the thicker end if you want to, if you're in a hurry to get it done. Just gets through things a bit quicker. Okay. Got these ones here. And this one. Okay, so you sort of get the idea of the colour lifter just brightens up, it moves the colour around, lifts it up. So just be aware of that if you use one. It does move it around. It can darken, it can lighten. I'm just, because I'm using darker colours, I'm just using it to lift it and just give it a little bit more brighter colour. And I'll rub that off again, and then I'll come back in and I'll do these. There. And then we'll do these pink ones. Okay. I don't know if you could mix, if you used it on the light first, then onto the dark, you may be able to. I don't know, I've never done it. I've always been shown, when I was shown, it was to wipe it off or rub it off and then go to your next colour. So, yeah. Okay, that's my little heart. I did do some around that outside, doesn't look like it, but there is. Okay, and there's our little card. I'll just rub that off so I don't forget. I'll leave that back on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on some dimensionals. If I can find my dimensionals here. Those ones will do. Just got them in some packets. Okay. This is a new packet. I just grabbed what I had to this morning, seeing I was running behind. And that can have too many dimensionals, as I say. The more the better. And it stops the card from sagging anyway. You can do these if you take a pick tool, or you can do it with your fingers. It depends on how you're wanting to do them. Doing it with the take a pick tool puts them all into the one spot, which is good, and they're not all over the floor, so that the cat doesn't get them if you have a cat. And for some reason, that's where I always find mine. The cat always seems to find them. And then I've got to pull them out of the hair. So I'm going to put this up in this little box. Try and center it if I can. I probably could have made this a little bit smaller. Because it's not giving me the edging that I want. So I'm just going to bring my cutting board in just very quickly. Just trim this up a bit. Probably not that way with the dimensionals facing downwards. Let's see if I can cut a bit of that off without too much damage, hopefully. Which tends to be what happens. I should have probably went over it twice. Just grab my scissors and just trim that up a bit. In there. And I will do the same on this side. Just trim it off a bit. But I will go through it a couple of times just to make sure it comes off like that. And I will take a little bit off one end, like so. Okay. And hopefully, put that out of my way. That's going to be a little better. Yes. Got a couple little rough edges there. Just bits of the dimensionals sticking up there. So I will see if I can pop this into, could probably be a little bit smaller, which I might just cut off at the end here. I didn't measure that piece of cardstock. Sorry about that. It's my next door neighbour's dog deciding to have a bark too. Okay. There, that's better. Okay. Got a little bit of it, but we'll fix that up. That will be easy to cover. And we will do a sentiment, if I can find a bit of, I'm just not too sure on these. It might be a bit too big on there. Actually, it might be a bit, I might just stamp straight onto the card, I think. I think that might be the best way. Put my lid back on there. And let's see. Got a happy birthday here, I think it is. Let's see, can we fit that onto there? Well, maybe we'll go sideways. Something different maybe. Anyway, we'll give it a go and find my stickers. Now, I'm not sure how everyone does these stickers differently, so I'll show you how I do mine. I just peel the backs off, like so, and then you've got a little back on the back of your stamp. Now, the other thing with these stamps, these little bits I find really great if you want to do some masking. So, because it's the same size, so I just throw them back into my case, and that's what I use them for. And what I do then is I just line up my stamp. Now you got to do this because once it's stuck, you can't get it back up again. So make sure you've lined up. Very good, just press down. And there you go. I'll just grab another board. That'll do. And I'm hoping, yeah, I reckon if we go sideways. So I'll do that. I'm going to ink it up in my Memento. Like so. And just put a little bit on an angle up in the corner. And there we go. And then what I'm going to do, just move that ink out of the way. There, we'll grab some. This is the 2123 in coloured jewels. So I'm just going to grab some of them, put on the card. Let's see. I might take a pick tool, because we also have on the take a pick tool we have a putty end, which helps to pick up these little jewels. What will I put on there? Might put a red one. So I'm going to cover up that little boo-boo there with some of these jewels, just like that. It's my cat you can hear that's running around. She's and put that one on there, like so. So we've got to cover it. I might even put a little tiny one. How small have we got? No. Just going to put one there. But I might put a couple just down here too. I might put one up there. And one down there, like so. I think that will do. That's another thing. You can put as many as you like on. If I keep going, we'll be here all day. I'll just pop that out of the way too. Like that. And what else can we do? I need to stamp on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab that stamp again that we used. Pop that over there. And I'm just going to stamp it lightly on the inside. Sort of off, just off a little bit. What I might do is I might just stamp it off there first. and just stamp it on in there. And I won't do it now to take any more time, but I would colour that in, give it a little bit of colour on the inside, and of course Winker Stella. We need to have Winker Stella. I just want to put a little bit, and now be aware this does move your colours too, your ink or your pencils. I'm just going to give everything a little bit of a colour, mainly on the flowers. Whoa, there's a bit come out there, a bit more than I anticipated. It's alright, we'll spread it around. Or you could just do the flick motion with this, which I just might do. Just grab this and give it a little bit of a flick, just to give it a little bit of sparkle there, like that. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, maybe, but yes. So that is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed, and as I said, don't forget, until the end of August we still have our joining special to grab that nice little planner and the 3 notebooks and the stamp set, and that will all come in your starter kit for free, and free shipping to your door. And as I said, please check out my rewards program. For every $50 you spend, and then when 10 tokens, you will be able to get to choose the stamp of your choice, before, of course, that $50 before shipping. So you get your 10, and it's only a stamp set. It doesn't include bundles, sweets, tools, accessories are not included. It's only just your stamp sets. So at the end of your 10 tokens, you'll get to choose a stamp set of your choice, and I will send it out to you for free. You just need to download the page and write down the date, your order number, the order amount, how many tokens you earned. And when that comes through to me, I will also put a copy down so that I've got my own copy of who has earned what tokens. And you've got 12 months. So if you start your first one today, you will have 12 months from today to get your 10 tokens. Okay. Alrighty, I think that's all I have for you today. So have a great rest of the week, and I will catch you all probably around the same time next week. Until then, stay safe. Goodbye for now.